big boss man. Can't you hear me when I call?
Okay, so this is just a brief update on the back to the 60s group build that Charlie from Charlie's Models, little C, is hosting. Just to remind you, the kit that I'm building is the 1966 Mercury. It's this one here, and so we'll show you what we've gotten done. Haven't gotten a huge amount done, but do have the motor mostly done, and I just did it in the colors that it called for, which is mostly just black and silver. So we've got the I left the valve covers in chrome, and you can see they do say Mercury, and left the air cleaner in chrome. Gonna do just a little bit of a dry brush with some metallic over the fan here. Still need to put on the oil filter, still needs to go on. Did go ahead and wire it up. Turned out probably one of the better ones I've done, trying to wire it. Everything seems to be laying down like it's supposed to and not getting in the way. You can see maybe here, get a pointer, right in here, did cut a little piece of, this is just a little piece of brass rod, or brass tube, that we glued in there, and then I'll use some of the pony beading tubing. It's black rubber that will run onto that, and then to go to the radiator for our radiator hose. So there's that, and then we also have the there's the exhaust, or the on a complete blank here, guys. Headers, just did those in steel, Vallejo steel. And let's see, one thing that I'm not real thrilled about, and you can see, and this has got a chunk cut out of it for the, and that came that way, I didn't do that, but for the axle to run through there, not real thrilled about that, but that's what we've got. So there's that, and then here is the chassis, and as you can see, pretty much everything is molded in. The mufflers, the exhaust pipes, all of it is molded in, even the suspension, the front suspension. So I did use a little bit of ushi powder. That's what we used on the muffler, the mufflers, and the exhaust pipes. That's just the ushi chrome, and then we also did a little bit back here, just to add a little bit of color to it. So, and then it's done in gloss black on the bottom. So there's the chassis, and that's, haven't really gotten much else done. I do have some other things in primer, but not much. I do, here's the body, it is in primer, so it needs to be just smoothed out. I sprayed it day before yesterday. I wanted it to give it a couple of days before I really smooth it out and start putting the paint down on it. And I used the Charlie Mack method this time. I went ahead and put my glass in before I painted. So we'll see how that works out. I've got it all masked off, and we'll see how that works out. And the body color I'm thinking about using, saw Wayne over at Wayne's Model World, oh, sorry guys, talking about these paints the other day. This is the Handmade Modern. This is from Target. and this is a satin acrylic paint, and it's an emerald, a satin emerald. So we may go with a little less of a shine, more of a satin on the body on this one, and just see how this turns out. So we're going to try this. Let me try it on a spoon beforehand, but thought I'd give this paint a try. And then as far as my interior goes, I got a couple more colors of that same paint. There's one called Driftwood and one called Malted Milk. I'm either going to do one or a combination of the two of these for the interior. So that's where we are on the Back to the 60s build. Appreciate all of you watching, and we will see you on the next update. Bye.